And then we have to bring in, we also have to make silica at this point as well. So we're going to have 48 constructors making silica, 24 foundries taking that silica and the aluminum scrap. So fortunately, this is we're done with pipes now, with the exception of I have to take water out to a packager to get rid of the water. This is going to be the longest part of this process, though, for sure. So I'm going to deal with the water portion first, just to get it out of the way. I'm going to put some awesome sinks in the packagers over on this side, just like I did with the other ones. And then it's time to make a ginormous amount of foundries and constructors. So, all right, let's get on with it. Next portion of the time lapse. We're back for another little break. So, yeah, I didn't think this part through. Oh my goodness. So, you know, I kind of need some containers to put the water into. So I have the water working around here. So basically the aluminum scrap is going to be, it's 360 aluminum scrap coming out, and I need to separate it into groups of 90. So 360 divided by 4 equals 90. So instead of this all merging together and doing a whole bunch of higgledy-piggledy, I'm just going to basically bring it out and then just divide it into fourths to go into all of the foundries. So they're going straight up solely because I need to get the pipes underneath them, and they're just going to be coming straight out. I could have done this 5 of these connected together to put 600 water in a pipe and then the last 120 in its own pipe. But for ease of speed, I just separated it in. So there's 300 in a 600 pipe here and 300 in a 600 pipe here. So we should hopefully push it faster. And then we've got 12 packagers, because each packager can take 60 water and 60 empty canisters. Yeah, the empty canisters is what I hadn't thought about. So I'm going to need 12 more constructors back here to make empty canisters. However, the thing that I didn't think about was empty canisters take plastic. I don't have any plastic coming over here. And I don't have any crude oil anywhere over here because we haven't unlocked the ability to take crude oil nodes that are on the ground crude oil nodes, because that requires a resource pressure vessel, which we don't have. So yeah. So I basically have to set up. So this is going to be the output. Taking every 4. I could have taken, more at a time to get 480 going into here, because it's going to put out 60 packaged water. But just for ease of speed, once again, I want to push this out as fast as I can to make sure I get rid of it so I can keep the flow going. So we just have 3 awesome sinks that are going to take the packaged water and just go away. So next step, we are done with our MAM research. So we're going to go get some MAM research. And then I need to go figure out whether I'm either going to bring over iron and coal, which I do have plenty of coal. I got plenty of coal. I could easily bring some iron down here and make the alternate recipe for steel canisters, which is most likely what I'm going to do, because I don't think I have 360 spare plastic coming over here. So here we go. So pure aluminum ingot. Oh. 2 aluminum scrap for 1 aluminum ingot. What is it currently? It's usually, aluminum ingots are usually 60. Oh, so 90 aluminum scrap for 60 aluminum ingots. So that's 2 to 3. So what? So what would that be? What is that? Nathan, do math. 2 to 3. Is that better? I mean, that's probably better, because that's just aluminum scrap. That's not... aluminum ingot usually takes silica and 6 aluminum scrap. Wow, that is fucking really good, because that eliminates the need for silica altogether. That's pretty cool. I'm not really so much worried about smart plating or crystal oscillators. I mean, smart plating I'm pretty much done with at this point in time. Crystal oscillators, yeah, that's going to make it cheaper to do the radio control units. But this, we don't even need to use silica. And we can make a whole lot more aluminum ingots. Definitely. Confirming. Hells yeah. Alright, so that changes up my game plan a little bit too. We still need to get rid of the water though. So alright, so we got our next hard drive going. I am going to go off and figure out if I have 360 plastic already being made. If I do, I'm just going to pull it down here. If I don't, then we're going to pull over steel. So I will be back in a little while. It's going to take me a little while to figure this out. Okay, we're back. We'll deal with the water situation later. Let's get the rest of the factory built, and then I can go deal with that. So here's our options now, right? So aluminum ingots normally take 90 aluminum scrap, 75 silica to make 60 aluminum ingots. So not only is this requiring silica, which requires a whole lot more production issue, right? Because I have to take raw quartz and turn it into silica, and that's 48 constructors just to make the amount of silica we need. And it's 3 to 2 here. So for every 3 pieces of aluminum scrap, we'll get 2 aluminum ingots. So that's basically 1.5 ingots per, right? Or yeah, 1.5. Whereas if we look at a smelter, which not only uses less power, but is also cheaper to build, 60 aluminum scrap for 30 aluminum ingots. That's a 2 to 1. So for every 2 aluminum scrap, we get an aluminum ingot. That is a freaking amazing deal. Amazing deal. And we're going to get a little more aluminum ingots out, basically. So we are going to go ahead and just continue on. I'm just gonna go ahead and make all the smelterators and get the smelteration done, and we'll catch back up after that. So time lapse commence again. fucking dude, I'm not. Welcome the fuck back. Ah, I'm going crazy. All because I forgot about the packaging of water, and then I got an alternate recipe. My brain has gone, son of a bitch. All right, so I'll show you what I've gotten done. As you probably saw from that last time lapse, I just, oh. I'm going crazy. I am going banana bonkers berserk. Okay, so we still need to package the water. So eventually this is all going to just stop production anyway, because we're not getting rid of the water. I just lost it. So I had a plan. And then I saw that alternate recipe and I was like, alternate recipe is better. Alternate recipe is not better. So while it excludes my need for silica, the amount of aluminum ingots I'm getting is actually less. I don't know why I was thinking it was going to be more. So we technically needed 1,440 aluminum ingots. We're only getting 1,080. And my brain just went, shutdown mode. So what we have here is we have 36 smelters instead of the 24 foundries. Making us the 1,080 ingots, and this actually wasn't too bad. I mean, this actually looks pretty clean. I'm actually happy with this, but you can see my power poles. I just stopped caring. My power poles were all wibbly wobbly. This is all temporary anyway. But so instead of trying to figure out the math to make an equal amount percentage wise, instead of the 1440 going into the AC and the aluminum all-clad sheets, I just said forget about it. We got 18 on this side, 18 on that side. This side's gonna make aluminum casings. This side's gonna make all-clad aluminum sheets. Be done with it, whatever. And so this wasn't too big of a deal over here. Basically, what we're doing is since there's 30 coming out, wait. Oh my God! It gets even worse than that. Nathan. Oh, Nathan. God. This is all wrong. It's all wrong. It is all wrong. Once again, my brain, I should be getting 60 out. My brain just completely shut. Drawings. I have plans. Brain shut down. So technically, I only have 45 coming here into here, and I need 90. So these should all be on 50%. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. So this is all wrong. This whole setup right here, this whole setup is set up for 60 coming out, because it'd be 60 merging in with this one splitting two ways. So 30 plus 60 makes 90. And that's how we set this up. So all of these need to technically be down like this in order to make the maths work. Son of a bitch. Crap. All right, whatever. So I'm gonna fix all this up later. My brain, this is the point. You're gonna see the point should have been, there should have been a foundry with 60 coming out of it, 60 coming out of it, 60 coming out of it, splitting off two ways to make 90 going in here, because you need 90 aluminum ingots to make 30 casings, 60 casings. Fuck. But, and then I just said, fuck it, and I put all the storage into here. You can see that I am devolving here. My madness is just, I don't even have anything going, because at this point in time, our aluminum isn't making, because we don't have the water going, so we have no aluminum casings going into here. At least I don't think, right? Yeah, we've got just a little bit of aluminum scrap, and no aluminum scrap got here at all. Why is this? Oh, we don't have enough aluminum scrap going into here to make the aluminum ingots to then go over here to make the aluminum casings. Got it. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm gonna fix all this up later. Good lord, this has turned into a devolved episode of just madness. I'm actually gonna make the silica and make it to go into foundries because I want it to be the original. This aluminum casing setup, all of this will go away and it'll go into proper storage instead. Holy crap, what an episode. I mean, we're at 3 hours, 12 minutes of recording, by the way. So this same over here, this isn't gonna be producing anything because we don't have enough scrap, making aluminum ingots. And then this just turned into a gigantic mess because I forgot that, assemblers are twice as big as all of the smelters. The foundries would have been roughly the same size footprint as the assemblers, so this would have been clean. The outputs of these would have come straight across to here, but the outputs of these don't go straight across to here. And me not wanting things to touch, yeah, this just, Oh, what are we stuck on? Why are we we're lagged. We're lagged out. What is lagged out? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. My whole life has just turned into shit. Whoa! Holy shit, I'm shooting stuff. So yeah, you can see this higgledy-piggledy mess going on over here. This is just to try and worm stuff around. This is about the point in where I just absolutely lost it, and I was just like, forget about it. Not worried about it. As long as it goes to stuff, I'm good to go. I'm done. Screw it. And then, of course, because in this mod pack, right, if you have an assembler, like, let me just put one down real fast. So if I have an assembler, like this, right, if I use my splitters with this mod pack, you notice that it automatically puts 2, right? Because it's kind of helping you to make it nice. See, look at that. Boom. It even attaches your conveyors for you, which is cool. It's all fine and dandy and well and good, with the exception of when your assemblers are so close together and you're just trying to put one input in, it tries to make this one also go into that one. So when it puts the second one down, it puts the input into here. So I was having to delete stuff and all that sort of stuff. And then by the time I got all the way to this point, I realized I'm facing the wrong damn direction. And I was like, I'm not going to go back and delete all these. Forget it. My copper's coming in this way. So, and then of course I remembered I had copper over here that wasn't really being used. So you probably saw me, I put some power shards in the copper that was merging over there to get it to the 120. And then I just put 2 more power shards in this one and bought it this way. And then once again, because I just lost it and I don't care, I put the smelters here and said, blah, I just put the conveyors all the way over so we have the copper going. So this is actually probably right, because I was paying attention at this point, and we've got 30 aluminum ingots coming out, going into here, which requires 30 aluminum ingots. So this is actually proper. Of course, the copper is taking its sweet time getting over here. Oh boy, but I think we are actually making, yeah, we have made some aluminum all-clad sheets. Oh my god, what a mess. So I still need to deal with the packaging system. I need to swap all this out for foundries and actually make some silica. This was just a ginormous waste of time today. I mean, partially. I mean, obviously we got some of the setup done, but my brain just went into shutdown mode because things weren't working out properly. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do our last hard drive research. And let's see, what do we got? So cheap silica, but of course limestone. I don't want to waste limestone. Recycled rubber. Don't we already have recycled rubber? Hold on. What's our rubber recipe? Refinery. Residual rubber. So that's 4 polymer resin, which we would get from fuel generation along with water. And then this is asking for plastic to make rubber. Are you kidding me right now? Get off of there. Encased industrial beams is 7 steel pipes with 5 concrete. What is that normally? I'm assuming that's gonna be an assembler. Encased industrial beams are normally 4 steel beams and 5 concrete. So that's the same amount of concrete, right? The same amount of concrete, but using steel pipes. That actually might not be a bad deal. Because well, this is just limestone, though. What is, no, silica is usually just quartz. 3 quartz to 5 concrete. That's just in a constructor. So silica is normally just 3 quartz. How is that cheap silica when you gotta add limestone to it? 3 quartz to 5 limestone to make... How much silica was that gonna make? I was gonna put out 7 silica. And this is 3 quartz to make 5 silica. So you're gaining basically half extra to add in limestone. I mean, we got a lot of damn limestone that's just sitting around not making us anything, but are you kidding me right now? Nah, don't like it. All right, let's go ahead and go with the EIB, because we could just use steel pipes. I mean, yeah, it's expensive. I got to use iron and coal to make the steel pipes, but we do have steel pipes just lying around not using either. So I probably should have gone with the cheap silica, but we're not really going to use silica all that much except for here. So, all right, so that one's going off. Oh God, so is there anything else I wanted to show you guys from what I've done? I don't think so. I basically, like I said, we just bought all of these resources right here. So we've got this raw quartz, which we have plenty of, so I don't know why I didn't just go ahead and go with that. But we got all this raw quartz, all this bauxite, and all this coal bought up over here, and then we absolutely floundered with our production over here. This just turned into a damn giant mess. By the way, so I need to figure this out. Not this one. Oh, actually, is this the where I'm at currently? No, that's all the way up here. This one requires superposition oscillators. So I'm assuming that's an alternate recipe for crystal oscillators, but I don't know what that is, so I didn't have anything to do that with. Oh boy. What do we need for that? So we need 100 aluminum all-clad sheets to get on to the next research. Let's just take all of these real fast. I'm gonna meet you back over at our main base, and we are going to get the next the tier 5 conveyors unlocked, and then we're gonna call it an episode because my brain is frazzled. This has already been going on for almost 3.5 hours, and I've got now so much work that I have to do. You've seen me make silica before, so that's not gonna be a big deal that I'm gonna make a giant silica factory in order to get this all resolved and actually use foundries instead of smelters. I thought it was gonna be a good idea. Twas not in any way, shape, or form. So I will meet you back at base, and then we will close out the episode. All right, we're approaching base. And after this episode, I think I may just, I'm gonna do it. We're so high up. I'm gonna do it. I'm going for it. Don't push me. That aluminum just, I'm just gonna do it. I am gonna go right over here, and let's see if we can't do some little trickery and have some fun. And oh, Snikey, eject. Did that insta kill me? What just happened? I don't even, it looked like I died. What? Where's my vehicle? What even happened? Oh, look, there's one of these geysers, so we can do, this whole episode. Oh, it was going so well at the beginning. So yeah, I think this is where we're gonna put the geothermal energy. I believe that's where what that's for. I haven't really quite looked into geothermal yet. We are now close to at a point where I have gotten ever in this game. So I think the geothermal goes on those geysers. Where the hell did my car go? Dude, that was totally bonkers. What? It's way the hell over there. Interesting. So I had wanted to make a nice landing, but that just threw me out, and it was just like, you're gonna die. Just kidding. I don't want to end it all. This episode almost made me, but I don't want to end it all. So, okay, we're gonna do this last tier hub. That did not, just like everything else in this episode, that did not go quite as planned. I expected it to be an amazing car landing on the ground, me jumping out and jetpacking nicely to the ground. It didn't happen. It didn't happen that way. Nothing has gone right this episode, other than the fact that this is going to be the second hub upgrade we've done today, and we got 4 hard drives and the last 2 MAM researches done. So all in all, even though the aluminum didn't go quite as planned, we have got an amazing amount done. And there's only 55 seconds left, so sweet. So we're pretty close to finishing that last hard drive. So we did get an amazing amount accomplished, which is dope as all heck can get out. And look at that. All right, so this is going to be for the Mark V conveyors, which is also going to improve our life immensely. So in between episodes, not only am I going to get the packager done. Oh, she's probably going to talk to us.
Milestone reached. Improved conveyor belts and lifts can now be constructed.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. So basically, so if we go to logistics, now you can see we are done on Mark Belt. So this is 780 resources per minute. However, the miners themselves are going to be limited to 720, I believe, maybe 780. So 780 items a minute though. So we can go up quite a bit. So since we have some locations where we have a pure maxed out with 2 and an impure maxed out with 3. That's 780 resources there, so we can actually move things around a hell of a lot better now. Oh, you came back down. Hi, I didn't realize you were gone. Oh, we didn't talk about these earlier either. So the smart splitters. So these you can actually tell what to go where with rules, which is pretty crazy. Oh, we've got autosave going on in the meantime. So we're going to be able to utilize these later on in the Mega Factory for making sure we can actually put multiple different components on a conveyor belt and split them out properly to where we want them to go. So that'll be pretty interesting. We don't have anything extra here. Anything extra here. We've got our geothermal. So geothermal has to be built on a geyser. There we go, right there. So we're going to be able to start doing this. And let me see, it shows 400 megawatts on average because it's geothermal, right? So they kind of use a little bit of real life physics properties where you're not necessarily going to have the same amount of energy coming out of the geyser all the time, 100% of the time. So on average 400 megawatts. That's going to be really awesome. That's going to really improve our production rate there of power. So what is going to be our next step here? Tier 7, not really worried about the hazmat suit, but that is going to be for when we start to get into uranium. So we'll really be worried about that when it comes to tier 8. So we're building aluminum casings. We need to build a radio control unit factory. And oh, look at us go. Look at us go. 3. We have done 3 motors. It requires motors. Oh, there we go. There we go. Are we good to go? Hello, can you please go in there? Hover pack. Nice. Nice, nice. Would you I want to push the button. Let me push the button.
Milestone reached. The hoverpack enables aerial overview of all powered factories, as well as easy transport across multi-level buildings by wirelessly connecting to the power grid.
Nice. Okay, cool. So that is actually something that's going to be really helpful to us around here. So if we go down, I believe it's right here. So hover pack. So this, we have to be near a power pole in order to get power from it, but it doesn't require fuel that way. As long as there's a power line somewhere around, we're going to be able to utilize this to go up and around. So we'll play around with that next episode. But dude, dope. That's three of tiers. We're almost done with tier 7. All we need is radio control units, and this one, next episode, I'm gonna make some gas filters in between episodes, and then we'll go hop over there and grab our aluminum casings, and we'll be able to have the hazmat suit, and then we'll build a radio control factory, I guess. That's gonna be the next deal. We'll build a radio control unit in the next episode, and then that'll get us this one done, and we'll be done with tier 7. That is amazing. And we should have our next hard drive done as well. Okay, polymer resin. Oh, alternate recipe to get polymer resin. So this is crude oil. We can actually make polymer resin from crude oil, and it outputs heavy oil residue. Okay, we could use crude oil to make polymer resin, and then we can use the polymer resin to make some of the other stuff as well. Alternate steel rods. Only requires 1 steel ingot to make steel rods, which is just an alternate to iron rods, I believe. Inflated pocket dimensions, we're definitely not worried about. I think I want to try this one, because we haven't really utilized polymer resin all that much. I don't want to use steel to make iron rods. We got more than enough iron to make iron rods. So there we go. We'll confirm that one. Holy crap a doodle. So 2 MAM researches, 4 hard drive researches, and 3 levels of the hub done. And we made aluminum solution and aluminum scrap. We'll give it that much. And then after that, everything failed. We did at least begin to make all-clad aluminum sheets and aluminum casings, but we need to make a packager to get rid of the water. I need to make foundries in the silica, and then we'll actually export it all out properly. So, whew, this has been an episode and a half. I almost just lost my life there at the end trying to be sneaky, tricky, and jumping out of my car. I now have to go recover my vehicle. But whew, what an episode. This is 3.5 hours of recording time, so this is going to be fun. I might end up making this in a 2-part episode this week. Both parts will come out this week, but if I can get it pared down to about an hour and a half, then we'll put it out as 1 episode. Otherwise, we'll be forward to Wednesday and Saturday, or I'll probably put them out both on Wednesday. I'll just edit them both, split it into 2 parts, and put it out on Wednesday in 2 parts. But that is all I've got for today. My brain can't handle anymore. I am now gonna go have a very stiff drink and watch some anime to relax. Anyway, this is ZomBo Skater saying, see y'all later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, share with the universe, all the normal, typical stuff. You know the deal. And ta-ta for now. Pew, 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 pew. I can't even end the episode pew-pewing without problems. Problem episode. That's the title. Problem episode. Anyway, see you guys later.